Hi everybody, I'm Neha and today I'm going to be reading the book Winnie the Pooh and the Tiger 2. But before we get started with the book, I'm going to tell you all a tongue twister. First, let's try it slowly. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy, was he? Now, let's try it a little bit faster. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy, was he? So let's get started with the book. Pooh's Thoughtful Spot. It was a sunny morning in 100 Acre Wood. Pooh was spending it in his thoughtful spot, trying to concentrate. Think, 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 he said to himself, but Pooh's thinking was soon interrupted. Pooh was suddenly bounced to the ground. "Hello, I'm Tiger," Tiger exclaimed. T-I-double-ger. That spells tiger. "I know," replied Pooh. "You've bounced me before." "That's right. You're the one who's stuffed with fluff," Tiger remembered. "Well, I've got to go now. I've got a lot of bouncing to do." And before Pooh knew it, Tiger was gone. Tiger bounced and bounced and bounced until he bounced right into Piglet. "Tiger, you scared me," Piglet stammered. "I did," wondered Tiger. "Why, that was just one of my little bounces." "Oh, then thank you, Tiger," said Piglet. "Yep, I'm saving my best bounce for old long ears," Tiger announced. And off he bounced to see Rabbit. Rabbit was enjoying a quiet morning in his garden. When Tiger appeared, he bounced right on top of Rabbit, sending vegetables flying everywhere. Rabbit was very upset. "Why don't you ever stop bouncing?" he asked Tiger. "'Cause that's what tigers do best," Tiger said happily. Then Tiger sang a little song. It explained how tigers are bouncy because they are made out of rubber and springs. Tiger bounced all over Rabbit's garden as he sang, happy to be the only tiger in the whole world. Then off he bounced, leaving Rabbit's garden in a mess. Later that day, Rabbit told Pooh and Piglet about his plan to unbounce Tiger. "We'll take him on a long explore into the woods," explained Rabbit. "Then we'll lose him there. When we go back for him the next morning, he'll be sad and sorry, Tiger. It will take the bounce right out of him." "That is a splendid idea," said Piglet. But Pooh just snored. He was fast asleep in a soft chair. Piglet woke Pooh up. Then they all agreed to take Tiger on an explore. The very next day, it was a cold and misty morning. As Pooh, Piglet, Rabbit, and Tiger set off into the woods, Tiger bounced on ahead of the others. Finally, Rabbit decided it was time to lose Tiger altogether. Rabbit quickly led the others to a hollow log and told them to hide inside. Tiger soon came bouncing back. "Hello!" he called, wondering where his friends had gone. Tiger bounced up on top of the log where Rabbit and Pooh and Piglet were hiding. "Hello!" he cried again. No one answered. "That's funny. They must be lost," Tiger said. So he bounced away to find them. As soon as Tiger was out of sight, Rabbit began leading the way home. As they walked, it seemed to Pooh and Piglet that they kept passing the same sand pit. But Rabbit insisted they were not lost. A while later, they arrived at the sand pit again. "We keep looking for home, but we keep finding this pit. Maybe if we looked for this pit, we might find home," Pooh suggested. "That makes no sense," said Rabbit. "We're not lost. Wait here. I'll prove it to you." So Pooh and Piglet waited and waited and waited. Pooh's tummy rumbled. At last he said, "Come, Piglet, my honey pots at home are calling to my tummy." I couldn't hear them before because Rabbit was talking. Sure enough, Pooh's tummy led them home, where Tigger bounced right into them. Tigger asked Pooh where Rabbit was. "Missing in the mist," Pooh answered. "Then I'll just have to bounce him out of there," cried Tigger. Meanwhile, Rabbit was lost and afraid. He heard unfamiliar noises all around him. His imagination began to run wild. Hiss! Croak! Chomp! The noises seemed to get louder, but Rabbit wasn't about to wait and find out what they were. He ran for safety and ran straight into Tigger. "Tiger!" said Rabbit. "You're not lost?" "Tigers never get lost. Let's go home," Tigger told Rabbit. Poor Rabbit, his plan to unbounce Tigger has not worked out very well. Tigger was still as bouncy as ever. The next morning, a blanket of snow covered 100-acre wood. Roo waited anxiously for Tigger. The little kangaroo loved spending time with his bouncy friend. "Can tigers climb trees?" Roo asked as they bounded through the snow. "That's what tigers do best." "Only tigers don't climb trees, they bounce them," Tiger exclaimed. He headed straight for a tall tree and began to bounce up the branches. Tiger and Roo bounced up, up, up. Soon they were at the top of the tree. Roo thought it was great fun. Tiger looked down. "How did this tree get so high?" he asked in a worried voice. Then he began to shout, "Hello!" He hoped that someone would hear and come help him. Pooh and Piglet heard Tiger's cries. "It's a jaguar," said Pooh. "They are one of the fiercer animals." But as they got closer, the pair realized it was only Tiger and Roo. "Hello," Pooh called. "What are you doing up there?" "I'm all right, but Tiger's stuck," Roo explained cheerfully. Tiger was clinging to the tree trunk for dear life. "Get Christopher Robin," he begged. "He'll know what to do." Soon, Christopher Robin arrived with Rabbit and Kanga. He instructed the others to hold the sides of his coat to form a little trampoline for Tiger and Roo to jump on. Roo jumped first. "That was fun!" he squealed. Then it was Tiger's turn. Tigers don't jump, they bounce, he insisted. He was miserable. "If I ever get down from here, I promise never to bounce again," he said. "I heard that, Tiger," cried Rabbit. Finally, Tiger was convinced to let go. He sailed out of the tree and landed safely among his friends. "I'm so happy! I feel like bouncing, he said. But you promised, Rabbit reminded him. You mean I can't bounce ever again? Tiger asked. Never, Rabbit said, pleased to have finally unbounced Tiger. Tiger walked away, sad and droopy. I like the old bouncy Tiger best, Ruth said. So do I, said Christopher Robin. We all do, don't you agree, Rabbit? Asked Kanga. Oh, all right, Rabbit said reluctantly. I suppose I like the old Tiger better too. Tiger came bouncing back. He was so happy to have his bounces again that he got all his friends to start bouncing too. Because, as Tiger explained, it makes you feel just great. And even Rabbit had to admit he was right. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this book, and do like, share, subscribe and comment. Thank you. Bye.